Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over how to fix cracks. This is a photo from a paint job that I did, but before I could start painting to try and get a result like this, I had to repair all kinds of imperfections in the ceilings and walls. Here's what you need for a project like this. You're going to need joint compound, compounding knife, a firm bristle brush, and a flathead screwdriver or some sort of chiseling tool. The first step is very simple. Remove any sort of weakened material from the area. Now that all the weakened material has been removed, it's time to put some compound on. This hole was rather large, so if I were to put compound over the whole thing, it would start dropping down. So I start with the outside, I let it dry, and then I work my way to the middle. A few hours later and this stuff's still wet, so budget enough time to make sure you let this stuff properly dry before you move on to the next step. Now that the outside part of this is dry, it's time to get some compound and fill in the middle. Now that everything's dry, it's time to sand it down. I lost the clip of me sanding the ceiling, so I took this clip from a different video of me sanding a wall, but everything is still the same. You start with 180 grit sandpaper and you sand it down smooth. Now this is going to leave the wall really smooth, but if you wanted to go a little bit higher with the sandpaper in the 300 range, like I often do, it'll leave the wall as smooth as glass. And you can see here, it's completely unnoticeable. No one would have ever known there was a crack in the ceiling. Straight cracks and narrow cracks just like this are repaired in the same exact fashion. You're going to remove all the weakened material, put some compound in, and sand it down once it's dry. Even long cracks like this are very easy to repair. So if you're watching this wondering if this is something you can do, absolutely. Trust me, you can do it. It's very easy and it's very cheap to fix these. The final step for any sort of repair like this is to paint. I use this product from Benjamin Moore and it's the best in my opinion. It's a primer and paint all in one. Give the ceiling a nice fresh start, leave it looking real clean and real sharp. Moving on to walls, it's exactly the same as ceilings, but you might have to remove a few posters or stickers like I'm doing right here. Then you're going to go around with the compound, fill in any sort of imperfections. You might have nail holes, a couple divots, cracks, you name it. And once it's all dry, you're going to hit it with the sandpaper before you paint. Before I close this video out, I just wanted to share a few photos with you guys. This house was getting listed for sale, but before it could be listed and be photographed, it was in dire need of a paint job. But before I could paint, I had to do all kinds of wall repairs and ceiling repairs. I really had my work cut out for me in this video. But as you can see, it's actually very easy to do. It just takes a little bit of time, a little bit of patience, letting things dry, following this step-by-step process. A lot of questions come up of what causes cracks. I have a video for that on my channel, so feel free to check that out. And with that being said, I thank you so much for tuning into the channel. Please hit that like button, it helps me out so much. And also, feel free to subscribe. I have a lot of great videos in the pipeline, a lot of good information for homeowners. And with that being said, I'll see you next time. Thank you.